Hey, folks, if you haven't heard about Anchor, let me tell you, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. First of all, it's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. I'm recording these intros on my phone. It's wild. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you on all the mediums. It can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Those are the only two I know, but there's those and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So what you need to do is go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Do it! You gotta sit, yeah. Basically frame, please. So we have to sit.
Ugh.
Well, you can hear each other.
But like not looking at each other at all.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna get 3 cameras next time. We're gonna have two
for
angles
my
on our
fat ass. We're gonna have to have 2 cameras on your fat ass.
Yeah.
And then one on
We're gonna have to get wide angle adapters for our fat asses. I thought of a new theme song. It should be "Cuck Me A Baby Tonight."
Da-na-na.
Cuck me a baby tonight. Suck on those mama's titties. Cuck that baby. I don't know.
All right.
I just
Subscribe to our
I said
Patreon.
cuck me a lady, but you don't cuck the lady. You cuck the.
You can be a lady cuck.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't cuck a lady. Well, I guess
Yes, you could.
Yeah, I guess I could. Cuck me a lady tonight. That's it, baby.
It's Jeremy Lavender.
No, I tried this at the open mic last night. I said, I was like, I hooked up with a single mom, and it was not that, or the sex wasn't very fulfilling because she wouldn't let me suck on them big ass titties, and I was like, how else am I supposed to cuck this baby?
How did that go?
It was fun because then I was like, yeah, tell me how big my mouth is so the baby can hear it. And then she's like, you have a big mouth. And I'm like, that's right. I'm telling everyone how I cuck the shit out of this baby. I only like my jokes so no one else does. It's fine.
I usually do, but not that one. I like the last line. You got a big mouth.
Cal laughed, but he said that's where it gets weird.
That's my favorite
that's the
line
part.
because it's actually clever and funny.
Yeah.
It's not just fucking a mom in front of her baby. That's where it gets weird. Oh, that first part wasn't weird at all. You fucking in front of a child.
It's not as bad as that. There's a comic that's a joke that's like a kid walked in and I came all over him.
Oh. I mean, what was I supposed to do? I had to get my nut. I hate that so much. I hate getting my nut.
I hate the term. Yeah, it's weird. Bust a nut.
What are we going to call this?
All right, folks, we need your help. No one's watching.
No one's watching because we haven't put it out yet because of the fucking, because we don't have a name.
I can cut a clip out of this and put it on the Insta.
On your Instagram? We don't even have an Instagram yet because we don't have a name.
On my Instagram.
We need to make an Instagram for our fucking podcast.
Yeah, bleeping ain't easy. Or expansion pack. Or just the clip. Did we look up if that was taken?
No, I thought you did.
Oh, no, I thought you did. You proposed the name. I thought you were going to look it up. I don't.
That's a clip.
That's the clip.
All right. So, how was your weekend?
Okay. Wait, no, we're not here to talk about my weekend. We're here to talk about your
Let's talk about your
Sunday.
boring weekend first, and then we'll talk about my cool weekend.
I went to the Mr. Fly's album release party.
Hell yeah. Mr. Flies
It was
is dope, dude.
Dope. Check out their EP.
Their lead singer's gay.
Yeah, he's pretty gay.
He's like
and
super
he has
gay.
he takes seizure medication.
And his dad has dementia.
Oh, yeah. His dad is. So he doesn't know he's gay.
But he reminds him every time he talks. No, Clinton Jacob is immensely talented. And
yeah, it makes me sick.
Yeah, because he's gay. But
no, I'm a big fan of the gays.
yeah, you are one.
No, I'm like half one.
Yeah, you're bi or whatever. That's cool.
That's fine. I'm not proud.
Let's not talk about gay people anymore.
You're the one that. Oh, man. But that's Mr. Flies. It's MR period PHYLZZZ. There's no space. People are having trouble finding it on Spotify, but check it out. It's dope.
Yeah, it's great. Real dirty rock and roll, pretty heavy.
Yeah, his drummer, I think, is like. It's just like if Bam Bam from the Flintstones like grew up.
Yeah.
I tried to talk to him, and he was just like, I was like, okay.
He's a drummer, man.
But he was dope.
Yeah,
really good.
Great. They're really good. So you went to Mr. Flies?
Yeah. Also a 2-piece, and it fucking just rocks.
Yeah. But there's a lot of low end for not having a bass player.
That's what I thought.
Which is really cool. Nobody gives a fuck about that.
Give the people what they want.
Talk about Cuckingham Palace, dude.
No, I don't want to talk about Cuckingham Palace.
Okay, so Jeremy's been almost fucking somebody's wife.
No,
it's wild, dude.
We can't put this
wild.
Let's talk about these other creeps that push their face against mine. I'm like, get off me, you psycho.
Who?
I can't say names.
Okay, but like, give me a broad idea, and then everybody will figure it out. Rubbing his face against
Don't put your face on mine. Your face is like...
Especially if you're ugly. Don't rub your face against other people's faces. God. Ugly, gross, disgusting fucks. I don't want anybody rubbing their face against my face.
Yeah, I don't really care for it.
I don't like it. If you ever did that to me, this podcast would be over. It would be done, dude.
It's already done.
It's not done. This is going to be a good podcast.
Everybody's going to listen just so they can hear the horrible shit we say about them.
Good.
That's the only
good.
reason they're
good.
Pay attention
good.
To this
That's what you guys need to know. You all fucking suck. Every last one of you. Everybody.
Hey.
Sucks,
these are
except for our listeners. You guys are great.
These are our fans. You can't tell them they suck.
Dude, we don't want a bunch of people that we know to listen to the podcast. We want a bunch of people that we don't know.
Yeah, but you just told them all they suck.
No, I said except for our listeners.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You didn't let me fucking finish because you're always talking over me.
That's part of the pod.
Yeah.
Appeal.
Talking over you with Jeremy Johnston. Hey, let me fuck your wife and talk over you with Jeremy Johnston. That's a clip.
It's a problem I have. I don't know.
I have a problem. I fuck people's wives and then I talk over them. That's a clip.
No, it's a real problem. You can ask my psychiatrist. I don't.
That you're in love with?
Not in love
with this psychiatrist.
No, I'm not. I just said she's got a Michelle Wolf thing going on.
Oh, annoying.
Yeah.
Voice.
I'd say love.
A grating voice.
No, like a cuter Michelle Wolf.
Michelle Wolf's cute as hell, dude, and she's funny. She's hilarious.
Yeah, and I'm saying my psychiatrist is cuter.
Damn. Dude, why do you gotta do Michelle Wolf like that?
I'm not. You said she's cute, but there's still cuter people out there. It's just, I'm cute, but there's cuter people out there.
All right. I don't want to
got a
talk
cute
about that. Show the listeners at home.
No, that's all for the Patreon. Check out my big fat ass. That's a clip.
That's a clip, baby. Yeah.
I keep saying that's a clip.
I like that's good.
We need an assistant. Someone should look that up for us because I don't want to stop this to do it now.
Oh, we could still say that could be our catchphrase.
Are here to talk about your Sunday. That's the big kahuna, the big cheese, the big.
Yeah, okay. So I opened for Patton Oswalt on Sunday.
Ever heard of him?
Yeah. Cartoon Rat, Ratatouille.
Remy.
Spence from King of Queens.
You already ran out after two things.
One of the Night Stalkers from Blade Trinity.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Blade Trinity.
Yeah, dude. He's in Blade Trinity, which is his biggest credit to me. Yeah, it's numerous Netflix specials.
I liked him as the Penguin.
So good. So good at comedy. One of my favorite comedians. And yeah, so on Twitter, he added me a couple months ago, started retweeting me. I thanked him. And then he was like, "Oh, you're so funny. I'm going to have you open for me sometime." I was like, "Yeah, okay."
Which, can I say, the jokes, they weren't that funny.
Yeah, the tweets were okay. They were all right.
They were. I was like,
they've
this
done
is
better
what.
than all of your tweets.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, they weren't my best
they
ones.
weren't like, yeah. It was. I'm so happy for you. I'm just saying, like, it just surprised me that those are the ones that got him all.
It's because they were all fucking liberal cuck shit. You know what I mean? It was all like,
it's very political on there.
Donald Trump. You know what I mean? So that's where I get all that shit out. You know, I was like, maybe not everybody should have a gun.
Well,
And
like,
he's like, you're brilliant.
I had one from like 2 years ago that was because yours was like, if we all played video games, we'd be Italian plumbers or something. I don't know.
Oh, if we all were, like, if like our lives were dictated by video games, yeah, because they were blaming video games for the shooting.
And I had one 2 years ago, and it got nothing, and now I can't even do it anymore.
What is it?
Where I said, how come everybody says video games and movies don't make you violent, but I watch a little gay porn, and suddenly everybody's like, you're gay.
That's funny.
It is, but then Mark Norman started doing it
Yeah.
after, like a year after, though. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, because he was talking about how his girlfriend watches true crime stuff.
And I was like, I was going to turn that tweet into a stage bit, but
That's
fuck.
a great joke. But yeah, it sucks.
And Patton didn't see that shit.
Yeah.
Mark Norman didn't even see it. He stole my bit.
Well, I found out somebody tweeted
I'm gonna steal one of
my
his
gender
bits.
reveal. My Pope
Like
joke.
a big name.
No, just somebody. I don't know. Somebody sent it to me the other day. I was like, what the fuck? They tweeted it last night.
Speaking of which, not to get too off topic here, but do you think they're going to start banning gender reveals? Because 2 people have died from them now, and that's like almost as much as vaping's killed. So I think we need to ban gender reveal parties.
And make abortion legal.
Well, that is legal.
No. Oh, is it? Yeah. I just assume we would.
It's definitely legal. I paid for one.
He also has a kid, so. But yeah, so whatever. A couple months ago, we're talking. He's like, "Oh, the people from Will and Grace love your shit." I'm like, "Wow, this is crazy."
Oh yeah.
And then, so a couple months go by, and I say like, "Oh, I'm coming to your show November 10th in Indy." He's like, "Oh, do you want tickets?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" So last Wednesday, I messaged him like, "Hey, are the tickets gonna be a will call?" And he goes, "Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you need 2." And I was like, "Cool." And he goes, "Do you want to do a guest set?" And I was like, "Yes." And then I had a panic attack. So all weekend, I mean, I did like 9 shows in between Wednesday and Sunday, and just running jokes, trying to figure it out. I only get 5 to 7 minutes. Found out I'm going first.
Yeah, and if you don't do well,
If I don't do well, it's over.
I know, but you get so mad because you're like, I could have done a totally different 5.
Yeah,
like
right.
with 5, it's just
Got
like
fucking 40 minutes of material that I could do, and then I fucking picked the wrong jokes to do on the biggest show of my life in front of 1,400 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's wild. So I'm freaking out all day long. I get up to Indy at like 5. The show starts at 7. Patton doesn't get there until 7:10 with his opener.
CPT.
Right? So
Patton time.
colored Patton time.
I forgot the C part.
Cartoon Patton time. He's a rat. That's a clip.
That's a rat.
But yeah,
That's a rat if I've ever seen one.
So he gets there and he goes, so when we start, we were all like, it's past 7. And he goes, okay, cool. So here's what we're going to do. The girl's going to go up first. Kath Barbadero, funny lady. She's going to go up first and she's going to bring up me. And then I'm going to bring up Pat. And then he goes, wait, no. This is your first theater show. That's not fair. Here's what we'll do. I'll go up cold. I'll like, whatever, shuck and jive. And then I'll bring you up and you'll do 7. Then I'll bring you up, Kath. And then I'll go up again. And so he goes out, he like goes and puts his shit in the dressing room, comes back out. And he goes up and he does like he talks about like eating at Waffle House and how I don't know whatever he's gonna be stuffed and shit his pants, whatever Patton Oswalt stuff, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, that sounds like his work.
and then he goes, I'm gonna bring this next guy up. I found him on Twitter. His whole timeline's hilarious, and I was like, let's just give him a shot, whatever. And he brings me up. I go out there. And I go, give it up for my opener, Patton Oswalt.
That's great.
I was like, this guy's got a future, you know what I mean? Like, I think he could be a cartoon rat one day. Fucking rips, just crushing.
Dude, that's dope.
Do my first joke, bam, crushes. Do the last line that I was worried about, that barefoot at the gas station thing, getting pockets of applause breaks. I'm like, fuck yeah, baby, if you're clapping, you're right. It's a good joke. That's why I start with it, whatever, all that shit I do.
You always address that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just like a fake bravado. I think people know that I'm being an idiot. So I'm just like trying to be an idiot more.
I am terrible at riffing, as you could tell from this podcast. But no, like I did a guest spot yesterday and I had to follow.
Oh, cool. No, it's fine. I wasn't done.
Well, I'm just sharing. We got to carry this story for an hour, so I got to
We don't
break
have to
in
do
here
this
and
whole
there.
story. I
Yes,
just
we
wanna
do.
tell
It's
it.
the most important thing
Oh, God.
that's ever happened to this podcast. Now shut up and let me talk about my dumb show. No,
Anyways. So
I followed.
Oh, what? Just let me finish the stupid thing. And then we
So
can
the
go
show was
back.
supposed to start at 7.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I went on at like 7:10. So I was freaking out. I didn't like say a word to Stacy all day. We're just like sitting in the car in silence, freaking out. Which really isn't that different than usual.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like, but yeah. So we get up there. I'm freaking out. We got up there way too early. I mean, I was like 2 hours in the green room, just pacing back and forth, freaking out. I got on the stage. I did like a sound check, all that shit. So whatever. I'm on stage. I'm fucking crushing. I do the Trump joke. Boom. It's like a fucking like I get a huge applause for that first line.
Yeah.
50%, 100%, like fucking boom. That's where it happens. I'm like breaking it open. I do the big reveal on that joke. Huge laughs. Do Merrick. And it does like exactly what it's supposed to do for like the first time ever. Like it did like a whole wasn't Stanhope. Like it was like that. You know what I mean? But like, 800 more people. It was fucking wild. So I get off stage. I think they were a little mad at the ending, which I don't want to give away on here, but I say something fucked up at the end of one of my jokes. And I closed on it. I was like, all right, that's it. And I get off stage and I'm starting to walk off stage. Patton comes on. He hugs me, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's like, don't touch me, dude.
And
What are you doing? You're the opener.
That's a clip. So anyways, he hugs me and he goes on stage and he's like trying to riff on Merrick a little bit. I don't remember what he says. And then he said that this is the only thing I didn't like. He was like, he's talking about finding me on Twitter and all this stuff. And he goes, and then like a couple of days ago, he goes, hey, can I do a set for you? And I was like, that's not how it happened. You asked me to do the set. You stupid fuck. So
Yeah, you ask for stuff a lot.
I don't think I've ever asked for anything. I've asked like two people for things like two times I've asked for things ever. And so I was a little mad because it's like, you know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Did he say it before he brought you on?
No, it was
Or after? Yeah, that's...
It's like, man, I didn't ask for shit.
You don't think he
asked
meant
me.
anything by that, though, do you?
I don't think so. I hope not. Maybe he was a little mad I called him my opener. I don't know.
Maybe he is autistic.
I don't know. It was weird. But then that Kath girl went up. She did good. It was a good set. And then Pat went up, fucking ripped. It was fun. It was a good show. He left. I got a picture with him. He left pretty much right after his set. He did not seems too interested in chilling or hanging.
So you didn't really talk too much outside of...
No. It was that was a little disappointing. I think he just wanted to go home. And I think he had an early
He
flight
flew
home.
straied in. And
He did. That was his third show in a row. I don't know. He's probably over it, and I didn't take it personally or anything.
Did you get paid at all?
I did not get paid. It was a guest set, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure I would have made more money than I've ever made in comedy doing that.
Do you think so? He hasn't reached out to you. You haven't had any contact since the show.
No, he tweeted that
No, I saw the tweet.
Yeah, he
but
tweeted
I didn't
it.
know if he messaged you at all. Like,
No,
since
we
then.
haven't talked since then. I mean, I posted an Instagram of him. I was like, Patton Oswalt's like ripping or whatever, because he was fucking crushing, and yeah, it was. So then he
Were you watching from the wings?
Yeah,
That's dope.
it was really cool. And then after the show, I had a bunch of people stop me on the way out, obviously, because they were at the show. And they were like, "Oh, you're so fucking funny. You're great, whatever." And then, what'd you expect? You're like, you know what I mean? They're at the show. But then I went to the singing ship in Indianapolis to eat with Stacy.
Yeah,
and,
I heard.
Dude, fucking like 5-6 people came up to me and they were like, "Dude, you were fucking awesome. You're like my favorite part of the show, whatever." And I was like crying in the bathroom. It was fucking, dude, it was wild. It was crazy. I got like 50 Twitter followers off of it. Just people just like, "Oh,
And
you were
more
great.
to
We
follow."
fucking loved your set, blah blah blah. So yeah, it was really, really cool.
Yeah, I pulled up the old Twitter stream. That's not what it's called, but pulled up my phone last night at the mic, and like the first 5 things in my timeline were like Big Red Machine. I'm like, holy shit,
Yeah.
it's dope.
Well, I retweeted all of them. That's probably why. I
maybe.
just wanted people to know, hey, I fucking did good.
It's like weird though, because like when I did my first guest set for Tom Segura, I was just trying to go talk to Tom, and all these people kept coming up like, "You were the best part of the show." I was like, I did 5 minutes, and I'm like a year into comedy. But yeah, I'm better than Tom Segura. I'll say that.
You hear that?
You hear that, Tommy boy?
Your mom's house? We're in Jeremy's apartment.
And
Bitch.
yeah, ain't no moms here.
Yeah, because he's gay.
Yeah. Pappy.
Unless you have a wife. He'd love to fuck your wife, Tom.
Oh, yeah, I do that. What's his new podcast? 2 Bears, 1 Cave. It sounds pretty gay.
All right. So yeah, that was my story. Tell your fucking stupid bullshit.
No, it was little asides to relate to your story.
All right.
But now the story's over, so mine means
say
nothing.
your guest set.
No, I was just saying it was fine, but I noticed I suck at riffing sometimes. Like sometimes I riff and it goes better than when I start to try to do jokes, and then other times I'll riff and I was like, "Well, I'm an idiot."
Well, what did you riff?
I just thought I'd try to play off. I was like, "Will," the host said something about being on Tinder, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm also on Tinder, but for dudes." No, I just said I'm also on Tinder, but it's hard out there because everyone just loves Keanu Reeves, and that's it. It's just like, what am I talking about? Why did I say that? What am I?
It's like no sense.
I know that didn't make. I heard it come out of my mouth, and I was like, "What am I doing right now?"
Yeah, I'm on Tinder, but Keanu Reeves is out there.
I think I was just mad because I was reading
why
an
have I
article.
not found love? Well, it's probably from Neo, from the Matrix. I
Well,
would say is the problem. I understand what you were saying. Why does everybody love Keanu Reeves
'cause
right now?
I was reading that article about like he's dating an age-appropriate woman. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?
Who
dumb shit?
gives
Who
a
cares?
fuck?
I'll cuck your wife."
I'll fuck her. It doesn't matter. But no, yeah, that's a terrible riff.
Yeah, it was terrible. And then Josh was like, "Yeah, what the fuck are you doing up there?" My roommate. But no, and then I got an applause break at one point. My jokes went well, but then I fucked up another part because I'd also been drinking like all day, which is never a good mixture.
Why?
Because we went to a photo shoot and we got free drinks, and it was like a thing.
So you got hammered before your guest set? Oh, I don't know why no one asks me to work.
Well, I'm not drinking today.
Yeah, it's Monday. There's no shows today.
But it's my day off.
Just fucking wait till after you're done.
My
Stop
daughter's grandma has
self-sabotaging.
anal cancer, all right? So leave me alone.
Okay.
I don't.
Would you give it to her?
I wish. She's married. No. We got to cut that out.
Gotta cuck it out. That's a
great.
clip.
No, but then I did a bit about like, the Crohn's thing, and then I was like, it's fine, I'm fat now. And then I like started into that like people still care how attractive you are, but the forefathers thing.
Yeah.
And then I realized I couldn't do the end punchline because I didn't set it up that I was attracted to ugly people. So it just kind of like went nowhere. And then I was like, next joke. But no, they were on board for the jokes that I did correctly.
What did you get an applause break on?
I think the double mother. Yeah, it was the double mothers thing, which is weird. It got silence, and then this time it's got an applause break.
Jeremy hates lesbians.
Yes, fervently. Fervently?
Because they get married, and then he can't fuck either wife.
Yeah, that's how we cuck a lady, I thought. That's what we said.
Oh, you can cuck a lady by fucking her husband.
Oh, gay sex. I forgot that existed.
How did you forget when you do it?
I don't do that.
It'd be like if you forgot drinking out of Gatorade bottles.
It is
Emphasis on gay.
It's not a thing.
That's a clip.
Emphasis on gay.
You put the gay in Gatorade.
What's that gay gator? Ah, shit. I can't remember.
Tim Tebow.
No, there was
that was a good sports.
Do you remember that
joke.
cartoon Queer Duck? And there was Bipolar Bear, and there was a alligator character, but I can't remember what gay pun his name was. Oh well. That was a funny ass movie.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's pretty funny. It's made by one of the guys that wrote for The Simpsons, or like co-created The Simpsons.
Cool.
So I guess he's like gay or whatever.
Cool, I guess.
It's funny. It's got some dumb jokes, but it's funny.
Cool.
So that's your whole Patton story? I thought it was going to be way more exciting. You didn't get to hang out with him? You just
not really. He
cried in his arms or whatever? It's so weird.
He showed up late. I made fun of him.
That is dope. That's got to feel good.
It was fucking, it was great, man. It was so cool. So, yeah, hopefully something comes of it. I don't know. We'll see. But it's cool that I got to do a theater.
Yeah, I did a theater once.
Yeah, you didn't really, though.
Yeah, I did. It's called 20th Century Theater. Theater's in the name.
It seats like 500 people.
It seat 1,000 people.
500.
Huh?
20th century?
Yeah.
500.
They said 1,000.
Yeah, well, I've been in there.
I had a green room. It was dope. No, but I mean, it's not on that level at all, but it still like felt good.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
To crush a big room like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. So what else did you do this weekend?
Just pretty much worked, and then yesterday I had off. I was in a photo shoot for a bar.
Yeah.
It made me look like I had friends. It was dope. Then I went to the open mic. I did the guest set, went to the open mic.
Hustle gang.
I learned that
Hustle gang.
guy's 40 years old, and then I commented on his thing. The host of the mic posted that he needs help financially, so he's not going to be hosting his mic anymore, even though I'm like, isn't that how you make money, idiot? And
well, nobody makes money in the open mic game.
I just said, yeah, but I thought you get paid. I got paid when I hosted an open mic.
Yeah, but not much.
Yeah, but it's weird to be like, I got to, like, what job are you doing on a Sunday night that you can't? I don't know. But I just posted, hey, are you really 40 years old? Because that blew my mind.
He's like 36, right?
No, he's like 40.
Damn, dude. Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
You're only like 20 years older than him.
I know. It's like these young bucks are catching up. It's
So Jeremy is probably close to 55 years old.
So I had no business
saying anything.
Yes.
But, well, maybe you just want like a geriatric friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jeremy's got like a 30-year, he's got a daughter that's old as me.
Oh, our old pal came to the mic.
Don't fucking.
We could talk about our friends.
No, they don't give a fuck about that. It's got to be stuff like that people can just grab onto.
They don't have to know everybody personally that we talk about.
So this guy that used to do comedy came to the open mic.
Yeah, that's all.
That's it?
Well, I brought his girlfriend.
Oh, his fucking... So this guy's also like 38. He's dating a 21-year-old.
Yeah, and he said his kids hate him.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe because you're dating a girl that's younger than them.
I'm just sad I never got to cuck his wife.
Why? She
No, I'm
was
just kidding.
fucking
Yeah,
gross.
She was mean.
Woof. Buzz's girlfriend. Woof.
She was a mean lady.
She was mean, dude. She's mean. You can't be mean and ugly.
I mean, you can, but
Well, I mean, we know a couple people, but you can't be mean and ugly, dude. You got to be at least like cute and
we can't talk about her. She's gonna come after us.
good.
She came after. Oh God.
Well, we're cutting this part from the pod.
Yeah. We're cutting all this out. Cuck it out. That's what we're calling it. Cucking out. Cucking out with our cucks. God damn it. What's
Cuck.
it? Rock out with your cock. Oh.
Yeah, cock out with your duck. Duck.
Cuck a duck. Can you cuck a duck?
You could cuck a duck.
I think you could. What can we cuck? We should do the cuck challenge like on
You're already
Instagram
doing it.
and see how many things you can cuck. Like, can I cuck this Gatorade bottle? Emphasis on the gay.
You know what I noticed actually a second ago? I'm drinking. I went to Chick-fil-A today because this is how much I dislike Jeremy.
I love Chick-fil-A.
Dude, I do too. I had Chick-fil-A though like a month ago, and I haven't had it since because I threw up after I
Really?
had it. Yeah, I guess I love gay people.
Time together makes the season bright.
What season? Chick-fil-A? Christmas?
Dude, it's supposed to fucking snow tonight. What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. It's like 63 degrees out right now, and it's supposed to drop to like 10 and snow.
Damn.
And I have to go to work, and I don't want to deal with that shit.
Is it going to snow a lot?
I don't know. We got to look it up. After we look up the just a clip thing, then we'll look up the snow thing, and then we'll look up if you can cuck a duck. And then,
What do you?
all right, let's talk about something.
Okay, so I saw 2 comics this weekend.
Oh yeah, the super dope. That was the other story.
Yeah, I did Super Dope twice this weekend. Great festival, by the way. Super Dope in Dayton, super fun.
Sold out your night?
Sold out my night. Pretty cool. Lots of great comics.
Didn't get on it.
Well, you know, they filled their.
I didn't apply either, so
Yeah,
that's probably why.
I didn't either, but that's.
Well, you opened for Pat.
But they didn't know that before this.
Everybody knew.
Um,
All right, well, we're going to fill this dead air.
sorry, I'm on Facebook
Why are you on Facebook?
because people
We're
are
doing a
hitting me up.
podcast right now. Well, tell them to wait. We're recording a podcast.
Sorry, dude. I have friends. Okay, so check this out. I saw 2 comics this weekend. I won't say when. 'cause I did or who, but I did a bunch of shows. And one of them came on and was like, God, I don't want to say it because I actually really like this comic. I think
Just say it.
she's very funny. But
Oh, it's a lady.
she came on and she goes, "Who here's mad about the Little Mermaid remake?" And then nobody said anything. And then she goes, "What I meant to say is, who here is racist?"
That's really funny.
And but it wasn't like
here's racist?
it wasn't like that.
Oh.
It was like actually like accusatory.
Oh, geez.
It wasn't like I just said it.
Who here's racist?
Who's here?
Who's here?
Who's here and racist? But there was some funny parts of that bit, but like this
What?
fucking
That's all fake outrage, isn't it? Who
Yeah.
gives a shit that the mermaids aren't even real things? And you're upset that it's black. No one's upset that she's mixed.
Here's
or
my
whatever.
problem: is that funny comics like her, she's very funny. They throw that kind of shit in there, and it's like, Doug, you're making your point with your jokes anyways. Like your point's
Yeah,
being
yeah.
made. You don't need to fucking beat them over the head with it. People are on your side.
No one was thinking, I wonder what her take on the Little Mermaid thing is anyway.
Yeah,
And I'm
right.
sure they could tell by, her other
Yeah,
jokes.
but it's like it was like the jokes in the thing were funny, but she had turned them off because she was like, "Who's a fucking racist?" It's like Jesus Christ, man.
These people from Columbus.
But
Are-
then the girl after her, also from 2 of the girls after her, also from Columbus, fucking had made their points, but there was jokes. There was the jokes. There was no accusatoriness to them.
They
And
won't-
I understand that this girl's style is different. It's actually
Yeah.
more akin to my style, being a little more aggressive, whatever. But it's just like, man, I don't know her well enough to be like, yo, chill.
You gave someone a tag early on as like Tater.
Tate, yeah. And he was like, oh, that's funny. But then he never used it. Of course, but it's like, it was like a funny, I was so nervous too. Because
Yeah,
it was
I
like,
remember.
but yeah, I told him about it and he was like, that's funny. I like that. And then he never used it, but it was like, oh, cool. Just another thing. Who gives a fuck? If you have tags, give them out.
So how
Don't worry
many
about it.
how many racists attended Super Dope? Did
None.
you find
There was
out?
none.
Oh.
There was zero racists there. But I mean, there was probably some. This black comic we know is there, and he's racist as fuck. So,
Yeah.
David Brooks. I'll
Yeah,
say
yeah,
your name.
he's
I don't
racist.
care. He says the N word more than anybody, and not in
I
a
know.
like a cool black guy way, in a like
People
racist
love
white
it.
guy way.
People love it though.
But yeah, David
People love
Brooks.
when he says the N word.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, finally a black guy that's on our side. No, but I every time he does say stuff like that, I'm like, dude, I like you. I don't have to. Like, you don't have to. I know you think it's
That one comic though headlined the gay show I did, and
Yeah.
I thought they were very funny. But there was some stuff where I was just like, all right.
Yeah, no, that girl is hilarious, dude. She is funny, and it's just like you gotta chill. Like it's like,
Chill, bro. Be chill.
well,
They're
shit-
all like
that
so
shit
uptight
play-
in
yeah.
Columbus.
That
It's
shit
crazy.
plays in Columbus, though. It's like,
They are all fighting like all the time. And it seems like it's just insane. Everybody's so PC. I don't know. Who cares?
but I mean, here's the thing. Like, none of this PC shit affects me in the slightest.
Yeah, it
Like,
doesn't really ever affect me.
It's because nothing I talk about is whatever, and if it does push, I'm doing it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like I know what I'm doing. So it's like, fuck these people, dude. They are fighting a fight that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And if you're an old racist
Such a waste of
comic,
time.
who cares? Who cares? Just let them fucking be it. You know what I mean? Who gives a shit? What are we calling these people out for?
We
already know.
We have a guy in our scene that's apparently been blacklisted from like all the mics, and I don't. It's just crazy to me. I'm like, and he still just thinks he's pushing the envelope every time. But it's like, yeah, if you suck, you suck. It doesn't matter.
Nobody cares. If you are a fucking brilliant, if you're brilliant, you'll fucking rise. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and then people cancel you later
yeah.
if you're
can't wait.
racist.
So who do you think, out of the two of us, who do you think is going to get canceled first?
What do you have in your past?
Nothing.
Butt fucked a lady on a college tour.
Yeah, that was,
But that was consensual.
but I was scared. She's the one who made that happen.
I was scared.
I mean, I guess
Fear boner. That's what we
I
should call the
probably-
show.
I-
Fear boner.
I probably had been like one of those guys that was like, "Come on, baby," you know what I mean,
Ew.
like that kind of guy. I don't know why I did it in a
Come on, baby.
Come on,
What are
baby.
you, a southern fucking?
Yeah,
I don't.
that's a what
It just made me think of the alligator from Two Dogs Go to Heaven. What's that movie called?
All Dogs?
Go to Heaven.
Just two.
Well, there were
You
two
guys
dogs
don't
in it.
know them, but
Two Dogs Go to Heaven.
the rest of them can get fucked. The rest of them are in purgatory with the rest of us.
That big gay drag alligator that was like singing that. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you sounded like.
But that is that. I was-
make music together.
Yeah, I probably have done that. That's probably been the thing. Like we've been drunk and we're fooling around, and I want to have sex, and she's like, no, and then I'm like, come on, baby, and then we don't have sex. And I'm like, okay. Who's the first of all before we get rolling any further? Who is the person that
What person?
got blacklisted?
This guy.
Oh,
I've met him one time, and he was
Yeah, he yelled at me at the feedback mic.
fucking terrible.
That guy sucks.
I guess he went to Corinthian and told Rand, like, I've been blacklisted from every mic. And he's like, okay. And then he told him to get the fuck off the stage. So he was saying some racist shit.
Jesus.
I was like, damn.
Damn.
This guy wears it like a badge of honor. It's crazy. But also Maxwell Saul was a racist.
Yeah.
He got blacklisted.
I think he's still a racist, probably.
He commented on Instagram. Did you see that? I thought I blocked you. Or I guess, thanks for reminding me I didn't block you on Instagram or something.
He commented on your Instagram?
Yeah, because he said, you two need a cardiovascular program or something.
I think I probably blocked him.
I blocked him on Facebook, but I didn't realize didn't have him blocked on the Insta.
Yeah, I must have him blocked because it doesn't say anything.
Well, he's gone.
Okay.
R.I.P. Rest in peace.
So
what is rest in H? Rest in hell?
Heaven?
Oh, that's right. There's another one.
You're a fucking idiot.
I don't know. I thought I literally thought this. I used to think those people wearing those shirts that say USMC, I thought it stood for You Suck My Cock, and it's U.S. Marine Corps. What? Someone told me that when I was a kid, and I just believed that forever.
So funny. It was probably somebody in the Navy or something. It's probably somebody in the Army. That's probably what they say about the Marine Corps. Happy Veterans Day, everybody.
Yeah. Oh,
Jeremy
shit, it is Veterans Day.
Jeremy thought USMC said you suck my cock. Anyways, thank you for your service.
Like Korn had that song Adidas. It was All Day I Dream About Sex. I thought that's what it was, like one of those type of things. And then I realized it was Marine Corps way later in life.
You're probably the dumbest motherfucker.
I am. For as clever as I can be, I'm really dumb.
You suck my cock is so funny.
I wish that were a joke, but it's not. I feel like I grew up very just dumb.
I don't think you grew up in it. I think you just have been.
Yeah.
Have been dumb throughout your life.
But dumb people can't do comedy.
Yeah, they can. Are you kidding me?
Like the Blue Collar Comedy Tour, but even that guy's smart secretly.
Yeah. Ron White's smart.
I got to take an IQ test.
Why?
See how smart I am.
I mean, it's not going to tell you how smart you are.
It's going to tell me my IQ. I beat Intelligent Cube on PlayStation, and that said I was pretty smart. Have you ever played that?
No.
It's fun.
What is it?
It's just like a puzzle game,
but
it tells you your IQ if you
cool.
beat
So
it.
you're just autistic.
Okay. We got to stop joking about that.
What, that you're autistic?
Yeah, I might be. I don't know. I'm socially retarded, or sorry to the retards out there. I'm socially something. I got to stop saying that word. But
something?
Yeah. This lady who's going through a terrible breakup, and I was like, hey, if you're feeling down, reach out to someone who gives a fuck. Because it made me laugh so hard on this podcast. I thought it would be funny, and it did not go well at all.
Man, sometimes
it got really ugly.
It should be just between me and you.
And my roommate was like, what are you, fucking... He was losing his mind on me. I was like, I'm sorry. I was trying to make light of a joke, and it didn't go that way at all. And
somebody who gives a fuck. I can't believe you said that.
But also, it's none of my business, so that's fine. I should have been allowed to say that.
You know, when two of your friends break up and you have no problem deciding whose side you're going to take.
Oh man, is there going to be sides?
Yeah, I don't know how there
in the
could be,
comedy Civil War.
Everyone's like, we know what side.
Well, yeah. I mean, I just want a feature, so whoever gives me that, I will be loyal
when one
to
of
you.
them's a booker, it's not hard. That's a clip.
That's a clip. Booker T. Washington.
Yeah, dude, it's really not hard to it's not even a fucking question. I'm like,
well, no one asked the question either, though, did they?
I think
you're just fighting these problems that don't exist, like those Columbus comics.
Yeah, but I think there in people's heads there's going to be a
rift,
a side.
Well, we all know the ladies have to stick together because that's what they're all about.
That's not true.
No, I know. It's all fake for social media.
Not in our scene, yeah.
Social media, they're like, well, we love each other behind the scenes. They're like, I'll cut you, bitch.
Yeah, I don't want her on my show because I want to be the only woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the future is female. That's what I say.
I'm
And
for it. More female headliners. Come see you pieces of shit.
no, you really should come see, dude. My God, what a fucking killer. She's so good. I wish I was on that week.
Yeah, that's something you asked for, you piece of shit.
That is the one thing I've asked for, and I didn't get it. Yeah, I should start asking for stuff. That would be tight.
I'm nervous about it because I haven't hosted all year. And
It doesn't matter. Dude, you're going to be great.
yeah, I know. I'm just like, what can I do in that first 10 minutes without pushing it too far? But because I feel like some of my jokes aren't good for the top of the show, but
Yeah.
there are also some jokes that I want to hear. So I don't know. Maybe the
Yeah.
late shows will feel it out more.
Yeah, she's going to be cool as hell. She seems super chilled out.
She seems like someone I can actually get along with.
Yes.
I've been paired with people that I just cannot compatible with at all.
Yeah,
And,
for sure. I think she's going to be, dude, she's going to be great.
And she doesn't seem like, yeah, she just seems like someone who's chill and cool, like my demeanor.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's how I felt. That's how I felt working with DeVito. So fucking relaxed, cool guy, can talk to him. You know what I mean? But then, some other people I've worked with, it's just like, I don't fucking give a shit. Like, God damn.
Yeah.
It's cool to work with them.
Fuck you. You hear that? You piece of shit. No, I don't even know.
I talked to him for like 2 hours outside of his hotel, and I had to tell him he's funny.
You had to tell him he's funny?
Yeah, I had to tell that dude he's funny. He was like,
You had to, man?
yeah, and then he, was like telling me all these jokes he like wants to do, but they're all like edgy. He's
What
not
the
edgy.
fuck?
And then I told him to do them, and they bombed so hard. It was,
Yeah.
man, that was the worst weekend I've ever worked in my life. Not just because of
Because
him.
then the feature was like a joke thief. or
Feature is a
something.
fucking joke thief, and he sucks.
Why does he have so much support from everybody?
I don't know. I thought he had a brain tumor or something.
He did?
Yeah,
Oh, shit. Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Sure he didn't fake that like Tig Notaro faked her cancer?
I don't think she faked her cancer.
I know. It's just a thing that's going on. Or I just love all these weird conspiracy theories. Why do people make conspiracy theories about like low level like people?
Just
like
random comics.
yeah. It's like, oh, Tig just faked her cancer to get sympathy and get big or like popular, and it's like, what are you talking about?
There's literally a whole documentary of her in chemotherapy.
Yeah, I mean, I believe her. I'm with Tig. I stand with Tig.
I tweet for Tig.
I want to tweet for Tig.
I would love
I wanna
to tweet for Tig.
Tit for tack. Tig. Tit.
Tits for Tig.
Ticks for Tig.
That's the new Toys
Yeah.
for Tots.
That is fun. We should pitch
Tits
that
for
to her.
Tig.
2 Mississippis.
2 Mr. Titties.
2 Mississippis. There we go. That's it.
That's a clip.
Now we're getting back into something.
Yeah, now we're here.
We should just release clips because the show's only good in like small chunks.
No, I agree. That's what people want. It's all about content. They don't want to listen to us talk for an hour. They want to listen to us talk for 50 seconds. You know what I mean? Give me the jokes. Hit me with the punchlines. I don't give a fuck about your stories. Unless you're talking shit about me.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
Ah, come on, that's played out. Dude, we're having so much fun at the casino Saturday night
Yeah.
where I work. I was mixing the band and they played the Pokemon theme song. And we were just messing around with like the pitch shifting and stuff. So like every time they sing, it'd start to sound like Buffalo Bill, and I was dying laughing. It was
Were
just
they
like,
having fun with it?
"Got to catch them all," and I was just like, "Oh man, I was losing it." They thought their equipment was fucked up. We were just like fucking with them, and it was so fucking fun.
Were they cool?
I wish I recorded that. Yeah, because it was their last time playing. Because the casino decided they don't want live bands anymore. They're just gonna do DJs. So
Oh God.
that gives me my weekends off, at least if I stay there. So it was like their last time playing. So I did this whole thing where I grabbed terrible screenshots of all of them and put like rest in peace and like
Yeah.
their name's Zack Attack. They're a dumb cover band, but they're fun guys. And 2 of the guys are from Columbus, and actually like the coolest guys I know. I'm like, I could hang out with these guys in Columbus, but
Yeah.
like the rest of the people are miserable. But yeah, like they all have these dumb names like Zackalicious, Zacadelic, and
Yeah.
I would put like their name and then like 1985 to 2019. Like
That's
they all
cool.
died and they loved it.
That's awesome.
And then we started playing like, I will remember you. Because a lot of these cover bands surprisingly have like terrible egos and they take themselves so serious, even if they're like, we're a party band.
Yeah.
And these guys are just cool because they are just
care.
fun.
Yeah.
And they don't take themselves serious. And it's like, yeah, you're a fucking party band in a fucking bar.
Why would you ever take yourself seriously?
And that's why I love them. They're my favorite band to work with.
Zack Attack coming to probably a bar near you, I would assume.
Yeah. They're fun. I don't really get the whole ambition to be a cover band, but I guess it's gigs.
You could get money.
They make it actually look fun because they're having fun.
So what, man, don't you hate when like, this is something I want to talk about. Okay. Okay.
I'm scared. I'll butt fuck you.
This is something I want to talk about. Okay. Whatever you say.
Don't make me sound like that.
Why did you sound like that?
I gotta.
Okay.
I can't talk monotone all the time. I gotta raise my voice. That was weird. What did you want to talk about?
I don't even remember now.
That's so funny. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just said, okay. Yep.
It was so dismissive, though. It was like, yeah, okay, whatever, I guess.
No, we need content. Talk about something.
I was gonna say, like, don't you fucking hate when like a friend of yours will introduce you to another, like one of their friends? You know what I mean?
No one does that to me. No one's ever like, hey, you really need to meet this other guy. Actually, no, that did happen after Clinton's.
But it's always like that. But they're always like, "Oh, you'll love them. They're exactly like you." And it's like, I hate me.
Yeah.
I don't. This is not gonna fucking.
Also, no one else's friend ever likes me more.
Right. But they always introduce you. They're always like, "Oh, they're gonna love them," but they're always like the fucking worst person. You know what I mean? You get there and you're like, "Oh, this is what you think of me? You think I'm like that guy?" The guy that has swords and fucking, he vapes, but he cried at the Joker and like, you know what I mean? It's like dudes like that. They have a snake and like, I don't know.
Well, we hired this sound guy one time and my boss was like, you'll get along with him. He's great. He's a lot like you actually. And I was just like, he was like a drunk who was just like, what's up? And I was like, oh man, that's what you think of me? Like,
it is,
and he didn't even know I was gay. He's just like, you're fucking gay. And then he'd like flick and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not like this guy at all. I'm like, why are you calling me gay and then touching my chest?
Somebody, last time somebody did that to me, they were like, oh, you're going to love this guy. He's exactly like you. And then I met him like a couple months later and it was just another fat guy.
We had the same shirt on.
Yeah, you guys have a lot in common. You fat
3XL.
Yeah, you have 3 X's on your shirts.
Straight edge.
Well, nothing's really straight about me. It's a lot of curves.
Nothing straight about me either.
But no, I want to write a bit about that. I want to write a bit about how they're always like, oh, you'll love them. But it's like, I fucking hate me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Didn't
like
you already?
me.
I feel like you already had a bit like this. We just talked about this
No, I started writing it a couple weeks ago.
Severe deja vu. All right.
But no, yeah, like, I fucking hate me, dude. Like, the guy that constantly ruins my life. No, I don't want to meet that guy.
I miss doing my dumb jokes.
Well, I'm trying to write relatable material.
Yeah, I know. I don't do that. I've talked about cucking the shit out of a baby.
Oh, this is fun.
Say how big my mouth is so the baby can hear it.
So, I was driving to Indiana yesterday to open for Patton Oswalt,
Yeah.
and there's that sign right.
You can just say Patton. People know.
Well, people think Sean Patton.
No one
right?
thinks about Sean Patton.
That's what everybody has thought.
When you said
I
Patton?
say Patton, because that seems more reasonable. But who's also great, by the way.
Yeah, he's very funny.
I'd love to.
It's just not on the level of Patton Oswalt.
Yeah. Anyways, so driving in Indiana, and right when you get there, there's that sign that says like abortion stops a beating heart.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But now
It's
there's a
hilarious.
new sign right behind it for McDonald's, and I think that's so funny.
Sit your back fat ass down.
I forgot about that. I was at McDonald's in Indianapolis once, and I was making fun of my fat friend Will. And I was like, "Oh, you fat bitch," or whatever, and just being a friend. And he sat down, and we're laughing, and I'm just like, "Oh, you fat fucking cunt." And then this fucking black lady, she's a homeless person, and she's sitting over there, and she's just mumbling to herself, "You fucking cunt." And I'm like, "Oh, cool. She's gonna have a homeless outburst." You know what I mean? And then I sat down, and I guess at one point she goes, "Sit your fat ass down." She's talking to me. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" So she was like, she was like gonna fight me or whatever. And then she walked out. It was wild. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Abortion stops a beating heart. And then they had a sign for McDonald's. And I was like, that's late term abortion. That's what that is. That stops a beating heart.
Yeah.
That's me being clever.
They don't say what beating heart stops.
Dude, that's what abortions are. They just feed your baby McDonald's.
Supersize me, doc.
Yeah, it's yeah, you had a heart attack, or as we call it, an abortion. It's a late-term abortion.
Da 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 da. I'm loving it.
I'm getting rid of it. Da 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 da. We ain't keeping it. That's not a bad. Da 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 da.
Open that trash lid.
Getting rid of it.
There's something there. McDonald's, reach out. We give a fuck.
We got McDonald's cares. Ronald McDonald's house. We have a new.
We know a Ronald McDonald.
I have a bit that could be about abortion and McDonald's. I think this could be big for both of us.
Yeah.
So that's my new bit. that's my new. Da 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 da. We're trashing it.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of McDonald's trash in my car. Aborted fetuses. I had McDonald's before my big. Oh, okay. So we're driving in Indianapolis yesterday. Me and Stacy. The speed limit is 35. We are going 40. This car goes over the double line because we're not going fast enough for him. Speeds in front of us, flips us off. We're like, cool, dude. So then he gets stopped at the stoplight because he got real far ahead of us. So we pull up behind us. He goes through his sunroof, and he goes like this, and then does that. And then that was it. And then Stacy took a picture of his license plate, and we're flipping him off, and was like having this flip off.
What are you going to do with the license
That's
plate?
what I thought. Like if he got out and wanted to fight us or something.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
40, I'd go 40 and 35. That's like the way to go.
we were going 40.
That's what I mean. It's
And
not
then
even
he
that.
like fucking like sped around us like we were slowing his ass down or something.
What if he was like going to the Patton show?
I hope he did. I hope he fucking
Some
died.
fucking asshole in this big truck was like fucking being a prick and would not let me like. He was trying to like block me out of the lane. So then I was just like, fuck you. You're doing this on purpose. So I like cut him off. And he got like real pissed. Then we ended up going to the exact same place, and it was so awkward.
What did he do? Did he do anything?
No, I just hid, and then he walked in, and then I just like kind of stayed in my car.
Did he want to like fight you?
No, he was just yelling at me from his truck, but I was like, "You were being an asshole." He was being an asshole. It was like one of those things where like one lane turns into like turn only, and he knew what he was like. He was trying to force me to stay in the turn only lane instead of just being
a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was scary, but I've never really gotten in a fight with people on the road.
One time, some lady. God, what happened? Oh, okay. So, I had something wrong.
You heard about us talking about
it. Some lady. Okay, so I was driving one day, and this lady was like trying to get me to roll down my window, and I was like, fuck you. Right. But then I rolled it down and she goes, your gas cap's open. And I was like, oh, thanks. But fuck you.
I've done that too, where I assume it's bad and I'm just like,
Yeah.
fuck. And then it's like, oh shit, sorry.
Yeah. It's such a fucking embarrassing moment, Dewey. But you have to double down. You can't just be like, don't fucking talk to me. You know what I mean? You have to do it because you can't be just like humble and embarrassed. Anyways, so I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide.
I'll be cucking your wife later.
I'll be
don't get married because I'll cuck you.
Yeah, dude, and you better dance to that song because he'll cuck your wife to it.
Oh yeah,
I'll be fucking your wife. I'll be the greatest cuck of your life. All right, well, that's the pod. Follow Jeremy Johnston on Cronebone69 on Twitter and Instagram. I'm Big Rad Machine on Twitter and Instagram. I'm going to be carrying the load for this podcast, clearly.
No, I got popularity.
Stuff. But
I mean, I haven't opened for Patton, sure. Why does no one like me? I don't understand.
I'm the only person. Anyways, that's our podcast this week. We'll release the first episode when hell freezes over. Have a good week, tipsters. Just the tip.
No, it's clipsters.
Clipsters. Just the clip.
Clipaholics. What the clip?
Clip.
Just the clip.
Rub my clip.
Yeah. The bean.
That's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Shut up!